so I decided to switch up the camera because I know it's just boring for you guys to just look at fucking cars in my way all the fucking time. The camera's not fucking straight, like Jesus fucking Christ. You know, so you can see my lovely mug as I rant about stupid fucking shit. Oh, okay, now I remembered what I want to talk about. There's nothing important in the news as usual. It's all a bunch of fucking bullshit. You know, it's boring. I checked the news sites all day today. Didn't find a single fucking thing that was interesting to talk about. There was one thing. There was some study they did, and they found that half of U.S. adults, that is over 18, half of them aren't married. And that's like a new record high. You know, so a record number of people are not married in this country. And if you listen to mainstream media, even ones that are liberal-leaning, you will see that the reason for this is men. Men are the problem. That's what... Isn't that the bottom line of what feminists say all the time? Men are the problem. Men are the problem for every single thing, every single problem that's ever existed. It's men's fault. Women don't do anything wrong. And I know I'm going to join the league of... white men with beards that complain about feminists online, but I'm not fat, so therefore I don't fit the fat neck beard stereotype. Even though, actually, looking at myself, I do look kind of fat. I don't know why, because I'm not. I am 6 foot and 160 pounds, so that is not even close to being fat yet. Look at my face. Okay, whatever. Okay, that was a big tangent. Anyway. Feminists will say that men are the reason why the marriage rate is so low. There are all these single women just looking for any decent guy, and they just can't find anyone. You know, they try and try and try, but all these guys, fuckboy after fuckboy, after fat neckbeard after fat lazy neckbeard, and they just can't find anyone. So that's why there's always single women. And then men, they don't want to get married. They don't want a relationship. They don't want to settle down because they're fuckboys. They just want to sleep around all the time. They don't want to have commitment. Commitment scares them. And so it's men's fault. This is the argument you get from mainstream media that leans towards feminist ideology. And contrary to what feminism say, feminism is the mainstream. I mean, Barack Obama says he's a feminist. Hillary Clinton says she's a feminist. You know, all these politicians in power say they're feminists, and their policies reflect feminist ideology. One second. Okay, so what's my take on that? Well, it's partially true. There are some men that are scared of commitment. They just want to sit around playing video games all day, gaining weight on their couch. You know, they're fat slobs who don't want to do anything. Yeah, there are some. But to say that every single unmarried guy, you know, in their 20s, 30s, 40s, is that stereotype, that's just fucking retarded. That's not even close. You're just painting a broad stroke of people with one generalization. That's like me encountering a bunch of bitchy women and saying, oh yeah, well, I met all these women that are bitchy. That must mean all women are bitches. No. God. People are too varied to fit in these broad strokes of a simple sentence. So yes, there's some truth to what the feminists say, but there are also other situations. Each situation is different. You look into each person who is single, each adult that's single, each of them has a situation that, in congregate, make up the stat that half of the adults are unmarried. Like me, for example, I'm 26. I would love to get married. I'm not scared of commitment at all. I'm not scared of marriage, or I'm not like, oh, I just want to be single so I can do whatever I want. No, like, I want to get married. It's just that I can't find any girl who wants to. You know, so girls say, oh, I can't find any other guy that wants to marry me. Well, there's some guys in the flip situation that are exactly the same situation. I can't find any girl that wants to have a real relationship. All the girls I talk to, they don't say it outright. Once you get talking with them for a while, they basically say, oh, I want friends with benefits. You know, I want a fuck buddy. I don't want a label, like a real relationship with boyfriend, girlfriend. I don't want that. You know, every single one I've met a lot of women over the years. Every single one of them. That's what they say. And it's just like, at one point in time, I would have gladly loved that. I'm a straight guy, you know, what can I fucking say? I would love that. When I was younger, but now I'm in my upper 20s and there's not what I want anymore. I don't want to be a fuckboy. I don't want to be a man slut. It's just fucking retarded. You know? You grow out of things when you get older. And something that you would have wanted when you were 20, 21, it's different when you're 26. And I'm kind of mature for my age, so usually that happens with men later in life, like when they're in their upper 30s. That's when they realize, oh, maybe I shouldn't sleep with every third woman. You know? So I meet all these women, none of them want a relationship. None of them. And that's why I'm single, because I can't find a single girl who actually wants to be boyfriend, girlfriend, you know? Like traditional, not stupid side chick, main chick, you know, fuck buddy, whatever, how you know how this stupid culture's going nowadays. So I know if I find myself in that situation, there are other men who are finding themselves in this situation. So, some of my friends, yeah, they're in the same situation I am. They're like mature, they got a job, they got their shit together, they just can't find anyone. And there's some other friends who are complete fucking retards who, they're funny, that's why I hang out with them, but they're just a mess, and they're not even ready for marriage whatsoever. Well, guys and girls for that matter. You know? So, basically the point of this video is to say that what the mainstream / feminist narratives say, that does not encompass every single male who's unmarried. You know, I have a college degree. I work full time. I work 2 fucking jobs. I work more than that. I have my own car. It's a piece of shit, but it's my own car. You know, I definitely know what I want in life. I have my shit together. Actually, you know, so when you tell me to be somewhere at 4 o'clock or something, I'm there at 3:59. You know, I have life figured out. It's just everyone else around me, for some reason, can't fucking figure it out. So when you hear some feminists just bashing men, saying, oh, they're scared of commitments, all these poor women, they can't find a decent guy, you know that happens to guys too. All these problems that feminists say exclusively happen to women, you know, guys go through almost all those also. Like when feminists say, oh, women are scared to walk the streets at night. Who is the majority of victims of muggings and assaults and other violent crimes except for rape? Who's the majority? Men are. Do you think that men just walk around the streets of DC? La 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 la, I'm a guy. Nothing will happen to me because of my penis. Nothing will happen to me. Nothing bad will happen to me. I'm not scared of anything. No, fuck Jesus fucking Christ. Feminist girls are not the only one who fear for their safety when out in an alleyway at night. You know, so these problems that women have, such as not finding a suitable person to marry, men face that problem too. We're humans, we have the same problems. One thing I want to add, women are picky. Women are so choosy. You know, read some of the profiles of these women and what they're looking for in a guy, and they have just like a long bullet form list of all these qualifications they want this guy to have. If he doesn't meet all of them, she's like, no, don't talk to me. And I'm like, you choosy, snobby bitch. There's a reason why you're single. There's a reason why all these women are in their upper 30s or 40s and they're single. Yes, some of them honestly can't find a nice guy, just like I honestly can't find a nice girl, but there's others who are just so fucking snobby and picky that they're looking for Prince Charming, Mr. 10 out of 10, Mr. Perfect, and I'm thinking to myself, he doesn't fucking exist. The guy they want to marry doesn't exist, or if he does, he's never single. As soon as he bounces off from one girl, he'll pick some other girl up because he's a 10 out of 10. You know, so these girls are waiting for this Mr. Perfect. Sorry to break it to you, honey, it's not going to fucking happen. You know, I'm not saying I'm 10 out of 10. No, I'm never going to claim that I'm perfect. You know, women will never marry down. I hear so many women say, I won't marry anyone without a college education. I'm thinking to myself, what a snobbish, upper middle class, you know, elitist thing to say. Do you know the economy is a fucking wreck right now? You know there are people that are working their asses off to put food on the table, but you won't date anyone without a college degree. Like, how elitist is that? Like, I have a college degree. I have 2, actually. Associates and a bachelor's. I would never make that a qualification for dating. Men tend to be more open to quote-unquote marrying down, where they marry someone who you know, their family has less money than they did, or they have less education, or whatever. Men are men are usually okay with that fact. I'm perfectly okay with that fact. A girl can be dirt poor, not have a college degree, and that won't make me say, oh, I'm never going to date her, ever. But lots of women, they're not like that. Some women are fine with marrying down. See, I would never say all women, all men. That's just stupid, because I'm painting billions of people in one sentence, and people are too varied to fit in one sentence. But on the whole, most women, if you did a poll, I would venture to guess, most of them are okay with marrying down. That's your fucking problem. This is the greatest economic crisis since the Great Depression. And you're going to disqualify someone from dating you because they don't have the ability to shell out $35,000 or however much a college degree costs, depending on the college, thousands and thousands of dollars for a piece of paper. You're going to make that disqualifier. So this poor guy, he's working 50 hours to put food on the table, to have his own place, to have his own car, whatever. No, but you won't date him because he doesn't have a college degree. He doesn't have time or money to do that. I mean, girls just say that they have no idea what hardship is. They have no idea what it's like to put money in the gas tank and say, well, that's all money I have. I hope that's enough to get me to work for the rest of the week until my paycheck comes. They have no idea of hardship. Just snobs. I fucking hate snobs. They look down on someone because of no circumstance of their own. They're just poorer or don't have as much stuff as they do. Who gives a fucking shit about stuff? It's the person that matters. And that leads to this is another, branching off to another topic, that people think that people are poor because they're lazy. The only people that are poor are just not hard workers. They don't want to be rich. They don't want to put down the effort to be rich. I'm just like, you have no idea what hardship is like. You have no idea. You cannot empathize with people. You cannot put yourself in other people's shoes and see from their point of view. Because I work my fucking ass off. I work more than 50 hours a fucking week. I commute 2, 3, 4 hours round trip every single fucking day to work. I work my fucking ass off, and I am poor as shit. So do not fucking tell me that poor people are lazy. That's just such a snobbish thing to say. Yeah, I think that's all I have to say about that. So all I'm saying is, have an open mind. Don't be such a snob and have all these fucking criteria for people. They just missed one of them. Say, oh no, he's out. And also don't believe what the mainstream media tells you. I can put that as a disclaimer for all my videos. Do not fucking believe what the mainstream media tells you. Learn it from other sources. Talk to other people, like these feminists who say that the single men who don't want to get married are scared of commitment. Do they actually talk to a lot of guys? They might talk to some fuckboys and say, well, I guess all men are like that, because I talked to Mark, John, and Billy down the hall, and they said I got the impression that they're fuckboys and they didn't want a commitment. Okay, so that means you talk to 3 guys, and that means that speaks for half the population of the world, 3.5 billion men, or however many there are. It's just fucking retarded, man. It's just so stupid. Actually talk with men, see what their struggles are, see what they're doing in their lives, before you just a broad generalization of billions of people.